Yeah, it's nice to get that first one. Nice for the guys to see that you know playing the right way, and it eventually does pay dividends, and pucks end up in the back of the net. So happy with the effort. You know, our approach to the game, our mindset. You could tell from the drop of the puck that we were engaged and you know wanting to play the way that makes us successful.
Jalen Lipin with his third goal, he kind of showcased the speed. What have you seen from him as he's kind of settled into a nice spot here in Rockford after starting kind of up and down between here and Indy?
Yeah, he brings the energy. He plays with a lot of pace, a lot of quickness. You know, he's not afraid to get his nose in there, obviously, as you saw. And he battles. He gives everything out there, and he creates a spark that trickles down through the rest of the team.
And then what can you say about Matus Spodniak? He gets his first AHL goal this afternoon, showcasing a pretty good shot. It was a nice setup by Seney as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a pro. He does what we ask of him. You know, there's been games where he's played sparingly, but you know, brings the energy when his number is called, brings the physicality. Saw the fight today, and just the way we drew it up, having him serve the penalty, he comes out of the box and scores a goal. So, no, happy for him. Great to see him get his first goal.
It's been kind of a weird year for Comesso. He spent some time here up in Chicago. It was good to see him get settled in early this afternoon. What did you see from your netminder?
Yeah, he looks steady. You know, I'm not one that a goalie evaluator, but for me, when he looks like he's always in position, and he makes every save, even hard saves, look easy. You know, he's pretty dialed in, and definitely looked that way from the start tonight.
Going to the blue line, you brought in Petronetto a couple of days ago, a couple of games now. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, again, the steadiness, you know, brings a physical element, you know, kind of a stay-home defenseman that takes care of his own end and you know, moves pucks efficiently. So he's fit in well for us this weekend.
And then I heard from Seney there talking about kind of in the third period, making sure to preserve that zero on the board for Comesso. You know, unique challenges. When you have a big lead, did you like how you guys played in that third period, shutting things down?
Yeah, that was the guys talked about that between the second and third. You know, still work to be done to play for Mess and preserve that shutout for him. Excuse me, and just continuing to play the way that got us that. So they did that well.
And then lastly, Cole Gutman picks up another goal. He's been on a tear this season, 32 points. What have you seen from him in his third season here at this level?
Yeah, I mean, when he's playing well on both sides of the puck, you know, his compete and his tracking, his pace on the defensive side of the puck fuels his offense. You know, it's amazing when you take care of the defensive end, how the offense kind of generates itself, and I think you've seen that from him, where you know any kind of stop or breakdown from them offensively, he's able to transition quickly and make them pay. So yeah, you know, he uses his head, uses his pace, his skill very well.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. You know, you're not always going to get the bounces, and last couple of games, I don't think we really deserved them. You know, we had our looks, but I think we were getting outplayed and outworked by the other team. But I think tonight, the biggest thing was, you know, we were full 60. I think we just outworked them, and I think we earned the goals we scored.
So was there a little bit of frustration after those last couple of games, or like you said, was it just kind of not deserving some of those chances to go in?
Yeah, I think the last couple were pretty disappointing. I think after last night, especially at home when you know, you lose 6-1, you know, it's a tough feeling. And last couple weekends we've had, you know, a tough first game of the weekend, and then we come back and have a good rebound. We did that again tonight, so it's good. You know, it's a good sign that, you know, we can battle through some adversity, but I think at the same time you don't want to, you know, always put yourself behind the 8 ball. So take the good from it, and then just, you know, try to look forward and you know, try to have a full weekend.
You had a great setup for Spodniak, his first AHL goal. What did you see on that play, and what did you say to him there in the celebration?
Yeah, no, it was. It's just one of those things, you know. He's kind of a late in our lineup there. We had a couple changes last minute, and he's a great guy. Works hard, and you know, he's just one of those guys you root for too. He's such a good guy, and he works really hard. So good for him to get in there, get his first goal, first fight. So definitely a special night for him.
All right, and then take us through your goal. I mean, you cannot place a shot any better than you did on that one, but what did you see with Phillips and Slaggert kind of going to the goal, gave you a little bit of extra space?
Yeah, earlier in the shift, I think I had a 2-on-1 where I tried to force a pass, and Philly made a great play. He got up the ice quick, and yeah, I think I just didn't really see a passing option, so decided to shoot it, and we were lucky it went in for me.
All right, and Comesso getting another shutout, his second of the season. What do you see from him? Looks like he was able to settle in throughout that first period this afternoon. You guys played pretty well in front of him.
Yeah, it's huge. I think as a team we kind of limited their grade A's, which has kind of been our problem the last couple of games, is the goals they did score, they were not much our goalies could do, so we were really pushing for them, especially with the lead in the third. We really wanted, no one wanted to say the word, but we were really pushing to close it out for him there, so really happy for him.
Well, Seney did an unbelievable job. He kicked it to Jerry, and Jerry took a shot, and I just picked up the rebound, so it was a good play by them.
You've been up here for a couple of weeks now, getting a little more consistent playing time. Do you feel more comfortable starting like you're able to settle in with this lineup?
Yeah. I mean, as long as we are winning and I can help this team, and I can do my job, then at the end of the day, I'm very happy. So.
All right, and then kind of take us through that scrum you had there in the third period. Do you like, kind of adding a little bit of snarl there in the lineup and, dropping the mitts every now and then?
I mean, it's hockey. It's part of the game, and the guy was a little bit all over me the whole game, so I thought it's a good time just to drop the gloves and have a fight,
And then the last couple of games, you guys had generated some good scoring chances, but hadn't really seen the puck cross the goal line a whole lot. You guys get a little bit of sense of relief seeing a 5 spot up on the scoreboard today?
Can you repeat that question, sir?
Oh yeah, maybe made a little frustration after the last couple of games. Got some good chances, but not able to get the goals. Was it nice to finally get 5 up on the board today?
Yeah, 100%. It's a great feeling. A lot of guys scored today, and we just have to keep rolling and get ready for the next week.
And then Comesso seemed settled in pretty early. Does that give you guys just more confidence as a forward group, knowing that your goaltender is playing well?
Yeah, Comesso is an unbelievable goalie, and we can trust him. And he's been lately really good. So